Okay, cool. Morning, guys. Now check this out. I was doing interviews today, and the craziest thing happened. And something hit me. Guys, do me a favor. Don't blame your situation on your environment. I'll tell you why. Now check this out. I'll tell you. Before we get into that, I'll tell you a story quickly. All right. Now there was an eagle that lived in the village, and it was a very big eagle. And this eagle, every time this eagle would fly around the village, it would terrorize every other animal in the village. And the rabbits would run away, the rats would run away, the chickens would run away, everything would run away. And even the farmers were like really scared of this eagle. And this big eagle obviously happened to live next to a farmer's house. This eagle used to live right next to a farmer's house. And one day it was really windy outside and it was raining. And this big eagle, it jumps into the sky, it flies into the sky, and it spreads its wings out. And as this eagle spreads its wings out, the wind is blowing through the wings. It's cleaning up the wings, it's getting the wings stronger and everything. And every other animal ran and hid itself because it was such a heavy wind. And plus, the legendary eagle was flying. And as the wind was blowing in every single thing, it happened to push the branch of the tree one side a little bit, and an egg came out of the eagle's nest and fell on the grass just next to the farmer's house. All right, I don't know if you with me. So an egg came out of the eagle's nest and fell down, on the grass right next to the farmer's house. So after the wind and everything, the farmer went back and the farmer found this egg. So the farmer actually thought, it was a chicken's egg. So the farmer picked up the egg, went and put it, among the chicken's other eggs and everything. And the chicken came across the egg, and the chicken just thought, you know what, maybe it's one of my eggs and everything. So the chicken sat on this egg, incubated this egg, and 1 week later, this egg actually hatched. So now here's a baby eagle growing up among a bunch of baby chickens. Now, this baby eagle is chilling with this bunch of chickens. It doesn't even know it's an eagle. So it walks around like a baby chicken. It eats like a baby chicken. It scratches the earth, eats some seeds, eats some worm, just like the baby chicken. And it doesn't even realize that it is an eagle. All right. And now, the second time now, a couple of weeks later, now, the same wind, heavy wind. Now, the heavy wind is blowing every single way. Now, all the animals run indoors. All the chicken, they run, like on the side of the house. And all the chickens, they run inside the house and everything, along with this baby eagle. So this baby eagle now sits there and it looks into the sky. And there it is. It sees this mother eagle, flying through the skies with a bunch of other baby eagles. And it turns around and it looks at this mother chicken and it says, "Listen, mom, I wish I could be like one of those guys. I wish I could be one of those guys. Check those guys out. Look at those guys flying through the skies. Wow, now this is unbelievable. How did they do it? How did they do it? Like, how did they get to fly in the sky when everybody's hiding on such a windy day? And the mother eagle says, "Listen here, those guys flying through the skies, those are the guys that run the village. Those are the legendary guys. So, whenever you see those guys, please do me a favor, stay away, because those guys, they will eat you up. Those guys, they run everything. You see, those guys, they have everything to run the skies. We're just chickens. So do me a favor, let's chill back, and after the wing, we can actually get outside and eat." So eventually now, after the win and everything, this baby eagle, it goes out, with a bunch of other chickens. They scratch the earth. They eat worms. They eat seeds. They eat the grass. They just lay around doing, what chickens do. You know what I mean? And this baby eagle grew up among this chicken, fed like a chicken, lived with the chickens, and eventually it died like a chicken. Not ever realizing that it was an eagle. Not even realizing that all he had to do was spread its wings out a little bit and flap it for a second. It would have been off into the skies. Now, guys, the whole story about all of this is that a lot of you guys, you blame your environment. You don't even realize that maybe I am an eagle that was born among chickens. Maybe I am, because I grew up in an environment, because I was born in privilege, it doesn't mean that I'm one of them. You guys drive past big cars every day. You drive past fancy houses every single day. And all you say is, "I wish I had that car. I wish I lived that life. I wish I lived in that house. I wish I owned that. I wish I could become that." But you don't actually realize that you're just an eagle, but you just happen to be born among chickens. Take a shot in life. Spread your wings out a little bit. Try out something, because you never know. You might just be that eagle that's surrounded by chicken, but all you have to do is you take a shot. And if you take a shot, it might change the rest of your life. Are we on the same page? Cool. Other than that, guys, always remember, go hard or go home. That's how you win in life. You're an eagle that's surrounded by chicken. Remember that.